What up? It's Rochelle or Raccoon here, showing you a little bit about my sound settings. Let's hop right into this. So I'm gonna just pop this open. So there's two different settings I have applied right now. By two, I mean on different mics. I actually have three settings. Math is cool. Let's go over the mic settings first. If we go here, click this cogwheel, click the filters. On my microphone, I have a setting for my voice. And I have two settings, the limiter and noise suppression. Now, the limiter will tell you how high your voice can go, and it will limit that. So right now, I have mine set at -7, and the release set to 60. I don't know what the release does, but the -7 says your voice can never go over -7 decibels. So if we play with this a little bit, now it's -21, you'll notice that it stops at about -21, right? So this will make it so that if your mic randomly maxes out, if you like have a headset on and you yell, if you throw your headset down or a loud noise happens, it won't blow out the eardrums of your viewers, so your viewers will thank you. The second setting I have is noise suppression. Now this is good for if you have a background, like a fan going, like your computer fan, if it's really loud, if you have the AC on, this will suppress some of that noise. So I have mine set to -60. I think I did this because I didn't know how to configure the setting properly. But basically, let's do a little experiment so you can hear. This is my mic without noise suppression. Notice how you can hear the sound of my fan in the background, my computer fan. It's pretty slight, but you can hear it. Now let's take a listen when it's suppressed. Notice that it's basically completely silent. Now it does spike a couple of times, but honestly, it doesn't really spike. So that's really good for fans. If you have a really quiet keyboard, but you can still slightly hear the keys, that's good. It has a harder time dealing with the louder keys, and I bet there is some other kind of filter that you can add here to fix that. Perhaps a noise gate or something, I'm not sure. But yeah, these are the two sound settings that I have on my mic or auxiliary. Next, we'll go over to the desktop audio. Now, this one is going to share that compressor, like I said before, that limiter, like I said before, to make sure that that doesn't blow out your viewers' ears. I'll actually change this to -7 to make it uniform. But yeah, the real, meat and potatoes here that you have to see is the compressor. So this basically makes your volumes linked. And I'll give you a little example by playing some royalty-free music. So this is some great Monster Cat, as you saw, but I don't know what a lot of these things do, once again. The attack, don't know. Release, don't know. Output gain, don't know. But these are my numbers here, 6, 60, and 0. As far as threshold goes and ratio goes, I also don't know what that does. Basically, the answer is I know nothing. I think that the threshold is how far down it will go, max. So, as you notice when I talk, at most it goes down to -44-ish. So that's just the number that I use, but yeah. Then the ratio is basically the ratio between your voice and the desktop audio. Notice that it's related to my voice because I selected mic aux for the side chaining and ducking source. This is like the most important part. So just so you know, make sure that this is set to this. I'm gonna have to edit that out later because it said someone's full name. Sweet. Okay, so basically, here in this ratio, this is saying my voice is this number and the computer is 1. So since I want my voice to be louder, I'm going to set this to be 1.7. So if my voice is 1.7 and the computer is at a ratio of 1, that means that it will always be lower than my voice, right? I don't really know how to explain ratios if you don't understand ratios. A 1-to-1 ratio means that there would be no change, and maybe I can show you that. But 1.7 will mean that your voice is more pronounced than the audio. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. You'll notice that the music is going down as I talk, but when I don't talk, it's at about 44, right? Like -44. Now, if I change this to 1, you'll notice that when I talk, it actually doesn't go down at all. So if I do like 1.2, It's starting to kind of go down, but it doesn't go down that much. And it's really just about playing with the settings that you like here and just finding the number that works for you. I don't know why I keep pressing 5, I mean to do 7. But yeah, just play around with that, and find out what works for you. Alright, so besides that, I don't really have too many more tips. I think we're done here, so thanks for being patient, supporting the stream, all the good stuff, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.